Okay, let's start again. I'm gonna click here and I have an error. Okay, so it doesn't exist. Let's look at cross inference Claude 3.5. Let's look at the model 3.5. Okay, so the inference profile ID is this. Okay, but here is version 2. So I'm gonna change to US. I'm gonna put a US in front of it. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna run again. I'm gonna refresh this and let's try. Okay, great, it works. Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is David. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you something exciting. Basically, what I have here in this screen is an AI wrapper that is created by Lovable. Basically, you use a text query and it will convert your text query into SQL query like this. Let me show you. So we have this and it will show these commands. However, these are hard-coded. Let me show you something that I paste. So what I have here is Claude, so it gives me this and I'll paste this in. It shows a generic because on the back end I've not set it up yet. Before I use Amazon Bedrock LM to provide the real response, let me show you what you have to do if you use Ollama instead. Let's move on. Yeah, so right now we have the Ollama and we have all these models, so we need to pull them down. Let me try. So what we have here is Ollama. Let me show you the commands to pull them down. Okay, so we need to copy and paste this. We need to set up an API server. Then after that, we can run our curl command to post into the API and redirect it to the Ollama models. So we're gonna create this first and we wait. Okay, it's done. So we're gonna create a few directory. Okay, great. So let's move on. Okay, so I'm gonna go in. I got my app. I'm gonna copy this app.json JavaScript to this Ollama API. Okay, then we're gonna go in. Then we're gonna run npm production and we wait. And I'm back. Okay, so we got this. Let me see if the DIS is done. Okay, the modules are done. Okay, so I'm gonna run node app.js in the background. Okay, it's running on port 80. Then I'm gonna test whether it's done. Okay, there is no model right now, so I'm gonna pull tiny llama. Okay, so if you notice, if you have created Docker before, Docker image, it works exactly like a Docker image. So basically it pull the image down and all, but instead of pulling image down, we are pulling models down. And this instance that we are pulling, this instance that I'm running is pretty is T3 not medium, so it's pretty small. Okay, good. So right now we can run tiny llama. Okay, so it allows you to, it's like a Docker. You can go as you can SSH into a Docker, and basically when you run Ollama, run tiny llama, basically gives you a chat platform. So I'm gonna paste this and see whether it has enough parameters to make something out of it. Okay, it can. It's a bit lengthy, but it is possible. I can't tell whether this is correct, but it's possible. Okay, then after that you run an API. Let me so we need to serve first. Ollama serve. Okay, so it's already running. Let me fact check this. Okay, let me check the port. So for Ollama, they are running port 11434. So it's already running and my API is running. So let's run some pull command, curl command. So I'm gonna type curl. I'm gonna paste this. Okay, it doesn't work. Wait, let me see what is missing. Okay, so I'm getting this error, and the reason behind it is because my API look for this. So post health check. It does one. The health check is working, and I'm back. So basically, I got this wrong because it says the default model is DeepSeek. I should be using tiny llama instead. Let me make changes here. Yep. So we're supposed to do this. Paste. I'm gonna fix this. And I'll be back. And I'm back. Okay, so basically I got it working. and I'm gonna use, so we have this API. Let me show you what I have in the background. So we have Olama that's running 11434, and I have an API server that's running port 80. So I'm gonna do a curl command with this, and we should have something. Oh, it's back. Please do not hesitate. So basically, so it is possible to run Olama in EC2 instance, but you have to manage the patching and ensure that there's a auto scaling group and there's a respawn, and ensure the application doesn't fall. So right now I'm gonna guide you through how I use Amazon Bedrock and select the Claude 3.5 Sonnet to act as my LLM for my AI wrapper. Let's start. And I'm back. So on the code level, I'm using hard-coded values. If you notice this, it's do a mock select query and stuff like that. So I need to convert this to use this instead. And I'm back. Okay, so right now I've made some changes and I have an issue because right now it's failed to generate SQL. Let's look at developer mode. What do we have? Let's click this. Fail 502 bad gateway. That means the backend is not working. Let's go in, and I'm back. Okay, so I'll let you show you my code. I have this 8000 running, and it's nowhere to be found. Let's go and see what we have. We have an app backend. Okay, let's check whether any node running. No. Okay, server. Okay, let's try again. So I'm gonna paste and let's see. So it's generating, and voila. And I'm gonna show you how is it done. It's much easier if you use Amazon Bedrock. So I'm gonna show you my code, and that's all you need. So basically, you need to include the model ID, and you need to include the version and do some changes to how you're gonna accept. And this is where the SQL commands is. Okay, I'm gonna run you through how easy it is to select your models. So we have this model catalog, and these are all the models we have. Let's look at Anthropic. No, I want Anthropic. Okay, so we have Anthropic. Yeah. So these are cross region. That means we're not looking at US East one. We're looking at a few also. So let's look at the Sonnet one. Yeah, I think it's this one. So this is the model ID. So even though here put Anthropic, right? If you use this, you're gonna encounter problem. I'm gonna show you what problem we're gonna have. I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna go into my Node Express and make changes to the model ID. I'm gonna save this. Okay, where is it running? PSAUX. Grab. Okay, I'm gonna kill it. 2613. Gonna run it again. So it's running. Gonna run my AI wrapper. I'm gonna use a different question. I'm gonna paste this. Okay, so this is what we're gonna have, and the reason is because yeah, it's unsupported, which is pretty funny. And you can get it from here. Here we are. And if you notice, this is all, it's a global, this is our inference profile, and you have to select inference profile instead. So I chose Claude 3.5 Sonnet, right? So I'm gonna find Claude 3.5 Sonnet, and if you notice, it shows US Anthropic, but it shows version 1. So in actual fact, if you want to use Amazon Bedrock for your LLM, you actually have to convert this. You actually have to convert this to US. And let me try again. It should work. Let me copy this, paste this. Okay, so it's working right now. And all you have to do is to ensure that your instance, let me show you what we have. So your instance profile, let me check the security. Yeah. So I'm using Bedrock. I'm using a custom IAM role, and in this custom IAM role, I have these actions. And I'm back. Okay, so basically, because I'm using Amazon Bedrock, so I need to ensure that it has an IAM policy called invoke model and invoke model with response stream. And that's it. That's all you need to use Amazon Bedrock as your LLM for your AI web application. And I'm back. Okay, so when I mentioned the Bedrock, you have to use it. US.Anthropic Claude, right? It's because I'm in US East 1. Yeah. Okay. So if you are in other regions, it might be different. Thanks. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below and I will try my best to get back to you. Thank you and Merry Christmas.